Let's go to the winner of tonight's vote back in Peterborough at the count there. Lisa Forbes joins us now. Welcome to the programme. You've won tonight, or in the early hours of this morning, but the Labour share of the vote has gone down from 48% to 31%. Why is that?
It's a by-election turnout.
No, share of the vote's not reflected in turnout. I'm talking about share of the vote, not the turnout.
Well, I can't really explain that. I think it's probably to do with the Brexit Party candidate standing as well. Our vote went, some of it went to Brexit. I imagine that the Tories lost more votes to Brexit than we did.
And did you also lose some of your vote to the Liberal Democrats? The more Remain-inclined Labour voters, because their vote is up, I think, by a factor of about 3. I mean, about 300%.
I've no idea how the vote was split in this election. It was really hard to predict how it was going to go. So, yeah, really hard to say, I'm afraid.
When you were fighting the campaign, did you always feel it was going to be a close-run thing, and that it was the Brexit Party rather than the Conservatives that were the threat to you?
I think it started to become quite apparent that the Brexit Party was more a threat than the Conservatives. But we fought this election on local issues, and the people of Peterborough have voted for me because I'm going to campaign hard to get us a better deal locally. We've been impacted in Peterborough by massive cuts to education, to policing. There's fly tipping and littering everywhere, and we need to restore some pride to Peterborough. We need to get more police back on our streets, and we need to make sure our children are getting the best possible education. And that is what the people of Peterborough voted for. And
you will be the voice of Peterborough to do that in the House of Commons. On the issue of Brexit, are you in favour of a second referendum being Labour's primary policy now?
Well, Labour respects the results of the referendum. We voted to trigger Article 50, and we want a deal that protects living standards, protects jobs, protects consumers, and our environmental standards.
But Emily Thornberry, your Shadow Foreign Secretary, has told us that she wants a second referendum now, and she wants Labour to campaign for Remain in that second referendum. You represent a Leave constituency. 61% voted to leave. Is your position the same as the Shadow Foreign Secretary's or different?
I campaigned in this election to honour the results of the referendum and to campaign for a deal and vote for a deal, actually, that protects people's jobs and living standards, environmental protections and consumer rights. So that's what I will vote for. If the Tories can deliver that, then I will happily vote for it.
So, and if they did so, you would not necessarily campaign for Remain?
If we can't break the impasse in Parliament, we can't carry on like this forevermore. If the numbers don't change in Parliament, then there may be no other option eventually than to put this vote back to the people. But I think we're a way off that yet.
You were criticised during the campaign for anti-Semitism, or for liking social media posts, or saying you had enjoyed a thread which claimed that ISIS had been created by Mossad, the Israeli Secret Service. And I saw that you had said you wanted to take classes on anti-Semitism. Is that going to happen now to you?
I'd engaged in a post recently, which was a video of children praying for the people in New Zealand. And it wasn't anything to do with the text that was there. I'd not even really noticed the text that was there. I was liking the video, and I've apologised for that, and I'm deeply sorry for doing so.
But you also said you enjoyed a thread claiming that ISIS had been created by Mossad. and you signed a letter calling on Labour not to adopt the international definition of anti-Semitism, and you post in a thread in which a number of hate groups referring to Zionist rats, and you've been posting in that too, which is why I thought you had said that you did need some education in this area.
I've offered to reach out to the community. I don't have an anti-Semitic bone in my body, and I'm willing to meet with the community, to talk to the community, and I'm sure that, if they do that, if they engage with me and listen to what I've got to say, I'm sure that they will agree that, it was engaging in posts in error, and for that I'm deeply sorry.
All right, but you didn't sign by mistake a letter calling on Labour not to accept the international definition of anti-Semitism. That wasn't a mistake, was it?
At the time, there was a lot of concern about that definition, and the Labour Party have since adopted the definition. And I agree that where we are now is that we've fully accepted the definition of anti-Semitism, and I fully agree with that too.
Lisa Forbes, it's been a long night for you. You will want now to go and celebrate with your campaign team on your victory and holding the Peterborough in the by-election. So we'll let you go, and we thank you for your time.
ब्रेडफोर्ड से मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट नाज शाह ने कहा है कि लेबर पार्टी ही ईसाइयों के सियासी हकों की बेहतर निगहदाश्त कर सकती है। लेबर पार्टी सिर्फ सियासी पार्टी नहीं बल्कि एक कुंबे कबीले की तरह भी है। वो यहाँ पीटरबरा में ज़िमनी इंतखाबात में लेबर पार्टी की उम्मीदवार लीसा फोर्ब्स की इंतखाबी मुहिम के सिलसिले में मुनक्ता एक इफ्तार डिनर की तलाश और शफील से मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट लुइस शेख, कौंसलर अंसर अली, शहजाद नवाज, कौंसलर अमजद इकबाल, कौंसलर मोहम्मद जमील, कौंसलर डॉक्टर शबीना समेत मुतअद्दिद दूसरे पार्टी और कम्युनिटी रहनुमाओं ने कहा कि लेबर पार्टी ने ईसाइयों की सबसे ज़्यादा बेहतर सियासी एडजस्टमेंट की है। हमारा सियासी मुस्तकबिल लेबर पार्टी से वाबस्ता है। ये पार्टी आम लोगों की नुमाइंदा पार्टी है।
Labour's parliamentary candidate for Peterborough. I need you all to come out and vote for me on the 6th of June.
6 जून को जो यहाँ पे हमारे लोकल पार्लियामेंट के इलेक्शन हो रहे हैं, मैं अपनी सारी कम्युनिटी से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि लीसा फोर्ब को वोट देकर कामयाब कराएं।
और सबको रिप्रेजेंट करने वाली पार्टी है।
And Lisa Forbes is local. She understands our community. She understands the issues that we have in Peterborough, and I think she will make a fantastic MP representing all sections of our diverse Peterborough community.
तकरीब के मेज़बान चौधरी अब्दुल अजीज़ का कहना था कि लीसा फोर्ब्स एक सरगर्म सियासी कारकुन हैं। मकामी होने के नाते वो मकामी लोगों के मसाइल और ज़रूरियात से गाफिल नहीं। दीगर शरकाए तकरीब ने इस ऐत का इज़हार किया कि जिस तरह लेबर पार्टी ने मकामी इंतखाबात में मुतासरकुन कारकर्दगी दिखाई, इसी तरह वो ये मैदान भी जीत लेगी। खालिद महमूद जुनमी, जियो न्यूज़, पीटरबरा।